15 minutes, random grid, still sunny weather. It is time to wind them up and let them go. Who is going to be bravest on the brakes and who is going to get the best start? And that's an absolute stormer from David Garside coming down towards turn 1. And you can see Mark Holmes wanted to get on with the job right behind Alice Hughes into turn 1. And that's Carl Alden. Oh, Carl Alden getting a shove up the tail from Harry Quinn as they stream their way into the S's for the first time in anger. Look at that! Garside and Hughes have broken away from Carl Alden et al. My goodness. Where is Swarbrick? He is down to 12th. He's in trouble. He's had an incident. He's got damage to the car. It looked like there. I think he's had a... Is that? Oh, I thought that was Harry Quinn behind him. No, Swarbrick all the way down to 13th place. Ouch! Oh no, and a big punch in the face. He's going to take out some of the advertising hoardings, and he's going to see Finney Swarbrick all the way down. Well, continue to see him down. Oh man, has overdone it into the inner loop. So Alice Hughes now leads the way. My goodness, all change up front. Alice Hughes leads. Carl Alden, Byron Zimmerman in 3rd, Harry Quinn 4. Mark Holmes has slipped down into 5th position. Cameraman's looking the wrong way. Then Kev Straw gets a lot of sideways going on in the Renault. Right behind him, JP McKinley hasn't been able to make too much progress. Now up into 11th place, trying to make a move on Andrew Whitehead, but can't quite get past. There's Adam Bent on the left-hand side. Right ahead of them is Kiki Mack. It's a big move from Swarbrick. Big dive on the inside of Adam Bent for 10th place. Makes it stick. Look at that, Alice Hughes. 1.5 seconds, over 1.5 seconds indeed ahead. Up front. Can she hold on to that kind of gap? Because Carl Alden's got it all to do. Right with him, Zimmerman and Quinn. We get on the bonnet cam of Harry Quinn. No, he doesn't make the move, and quite wisely so, I think, coming into the inner loop. Oh no, there's Carl Alden that's got that one all wrong. And Harry Quinn had a bit of a moment there. I think he saw the moment ahead and panicked somewhat. We go on board with Whitehead. He's the back of this big train now. Oh no, the kicking man that's gone wide. Well held. I thought he was going to slam into the side of Andrew Whitehead there, but manages to hold that one and prevent an accident. There's JP McKinley. He's not been able to make the move. Look at that up front. Alden is fending off Byron Zimmerman for 2nd place. We love these mixed grid races as JP McKinley on the outside of the final turn to take 5th place from Mark Holmes. That was a lovely move. Very nicely done for JP McKinley. Right behind the 2 BMWs of Whitehead and Holmes, having an argument for 6th place. Andrew Whitehead for boosted comes through and takes that particular spot. Here comes Kiki Mack, and oh no, that's a pitter as Matt Webb. Oh, again, Matt Webb is the victim of early troubles. Oh no, that is a shame. There's Kiki Mack in 8th position, on board with him. He sees Mark Holmes, Andrew Whitehead and JP McKinley. McKinley's not been able to break away too far from Andrew Whitehead. Where is Swarbrick? There he is. Big damage to the car. David Garside right behind him. Started on pole. Garside's gone for the move. Oh, I thought he was going to go for it. As Chris Callahan gets the first of the penalties. Whoa, too much for Finley Swarbrick. He's going to get a penalty for that as Mark Holmes is very, very wide on the exit of turn 4. Well, coming through rather, turn 5. And that's just invited Finley Swarbrick to take 10th position. But Alice Hughes doing a great job up front, just maintaining the pace. As Harry Quinn, Carl Alden and Byron Zimmerman continue to argue for 2nd place. As Callahan has just moved up into 8th place ahead of Adam Bent. Or side by side is Callahan and Bent through the final turn. Right behind them, it's Finley Swarbrick. Finley does not want to lose any kind of momentum on his arch rival, of course, being JP McKinley. And this is not what he needed. He goes to the inside line and he was lucky he caught the tail end of Chris Callahan's car quite square, because that could have really spun him out. There's Garside right behind him as well. Mark Holmes not too far behind. That's a great scrap going on there. Oh, look at this, side by side. That's Zimmerman and Alden. Oh no! That went horribly, horribly wrong. Harry Quinn, thank you very much. I'll dance through into 2nd place with Carl Alden and Byron Zimmerman have gone off. Alden's managed to recover, but Zimmerman is down in 6th position now with Andrew Whitehead in between them. And on his case is Kiki Mack trying to make an outside manoeuvre on the cut through down towards turn 10. Can't quite get it done though. Whitehead with Carl Alden. Carl Alden slow coming through that turn. Whitehead goes to the inside line coming through the final turn and takes that 4th position, or does he? Just about. McKinley is now up into 3rd place with Carl Alden and Zimmerman coming together. I wonder whether McKinley is carrying damage that we simply can't see, because I'd have expected him to be right up towards the front already by now. Considering his early pace, the car looks immaculate. So I'm a little surprised by that. There's Kiki Mack with Byron Zimmerman already ahead of him. 4-car train, Whitehead, Alden, Zimmerman, Mack. Is Kiki Mack going to try and make the move? He needs to get this one done much quicker than that. He's going to have to hope Zimmerman backs out of this one. Oh, Zimmerman backs off enough. Tries to come back underneath him. Well driven by both of them. We come back to the next battle. Oh, yeah, Chris Callahan got that all wrong. Going through the inner loop. And Finley Swarbrick now up into 9th place is due to it. And Garside is lagging here, there and everywhere. That's the nature of why his car is just bouncing around all over the place. Finley Swarbrick on the back of Adam Bent now. He's trying to make that recovery, well, the damage, damage mitigation somewhat. Jumping back to Byron Zimmerman. Look at this train here. That's the view from McKinley. And as Harry Quinn has, he's taken about half a second out of Alice Hughes, who we haven't seen for a little while. She's been minding her own business up front. Tobias Eriksson has just made a move for 13th. That's wooden spoon avoidance. The BMW in the roundabout there. Kev Straw is not having a good time this season. It's a great shame. A great, great shame. Oh, big move on the inside of the BMW into turn 1. Didn't quite pull off though. Here's Callahan with Finley Swarbrick. The Finley's been slow. He's had trouble through the opening turns, and Chris Callahan gets the move done before they get to the inner loop. That's a little exuberant, Mr. Callahan. Oh, has Byron Zimmerman got the run on Kiki Mack? Not quite. As he stares at the back of the white Renault of Kiki Mack, does Byron Zimmerman. Right ahead of them is Skull Alden. Andrew Whitehead, the lead BMW again. Oh, McKinley putting the pressure on Harry Quinn now. Fastest lap goes to JP McKinley. As surprised as no one at that one. Again, no disrespect meant to any of them, but looking at the pace we saw in the opening race, that's not a surprise that McKinley's got the fastest lap. And with damage on Swarbrick's car, the points are there for the taking for McKinley, but Harry Quinn is making it work for it. There's Alice Hughes, that continues to lead. She's opened up a little bit more of a lead, I think, visually. Oh, is McKinley going to try and make that move stick this time? It didn't work for him first time around. Can he slow it down this time? Whoa, he has to really chuck it in. But yes, he does. Look at the track limit penalties we've got this time around. So that is McKinley up into 2nd place. And that has managed to put Harry Quinn off his rhythm and given McKinley quite a run on Alice Hughes now. Zimmerman's fallen off the back of Kiki Mack a little bit, who's still staring at the back of Carl Alden. You can see that pack still fairly closely condensed. There is Alice Hughes. Fairly much just minding her own business, but I think she's going to have a hard time keeping the mighty JP McKinley behind her. On she goes nonetheless. There is McKinley in 2nd position. 3rd is Harry Quinn. 4th, Andrew Whitehead right on Quinn's case. 5, Carl Alden. 6th is Kiki Mack. Byron Zimmerman had fallen about 1.5 seconds behind. There he is at the top of the chart. Not a great run through the S's for Kiki Mack, unfortunately. Chris Callahan's going to be the pace on him. He's just set the fastest lap, actually. He's trying to make a move on Adam Bent. Finley Swarbrick 3 seconds behind here, so I wonder whether he's had another incident that's just added to the damage he's already carrying. Big slide for Callahan. Less than a second up top now. JP McKinley is closing in on Alice Hughes. Now Alex could just choose the discretion's the better part of Alan and just let McKinley go. She's perfectly entitled to fight for that spot. Whoa, Andrew Whitehead giving it plenty of slidey ways coming through the penultimate turn on Harry Quinn's case. Right behind them, Alden and Kiki Mack. They're in their own argument for 5th position. Here comes Andrew Whitehead. Can he dethrone Harry Quinn from the podium spot? He's gone for the apex line. Can he slow him down? Yes, he can. And that is 3rd position to Andrew Whitehead. Great move. On board with Kiki Mack once again. That is 3rd, 4th, 5 and 6 that we can see in this shot at the moment. Ooh, Carl Alden got very out of position. Got it very squiggly coming out of the S's. This is surely an opportunity for Kiki Mack to try and wrestle that 5th position from the blue Renault. Can he get it done? Yes, he does. I think Carl Alden backed out of that, but that's gone too deep for Kiki Mack. Can he recover? Just about. Well played there for Kiki Mack. JP McKinley, half a second behind Alice Hughes now. Battle for the lead is on now. Is Alice going to fight this, or is she going to let McKinley go? She may not have a choice, in fairness. If McKinley makes a very comprehensive move on Alice Hughes, then she may not have a choice to let him go, but we will see. It didn't look like she was considering a defensive move there. As we come down towards turn 1, McKinley thinks about it. Opts not to go for it. Oh, he had to break a bit more than he was anticipating there. Of course, the more they fight, the more they're going to allow. There he was, Andrew Whitehead in the background. And again, you can see how close McKinley is. That's allowing Andrew Whitehead to possibly get into slipstream range. I think he's a little bit outside of that for now. The top through within a second. And Alice Hughes is defending that line. Coming into the inner loop. Fair play, but she's gone deep into the inner loop. Oh no, bounces off McKinley. Whitehead tried to thread the needle. Unfortunately, bounced off of Alice Hughes. Oh, that is a great shame. She tried to defend it, but sadly didn't come off. She's now down into 5th position in the midst of that almighty great train. Oh, that was a shame. JP McKinley now leads. Kiki Mack. So Kiki Mack is capitalising on the fact that Whitehead bounced off of Alice Hughes, and Kiki Mack now up into 2nd place. Now we saw these two ruling the roost last week of McKinley and Kiki Mack, the Celtic bromance pair, only a point apart before coming into this week's race. This week's race is, I should say. So absolutely brilliant stuff. Look at that. Now this is rather what I was expecting last time around. Callahan's in there, still side by side with Adam Bent. They've been warring all race long. Oh my goodness, Adam Bent tries to close that door with Chris Callahan still in there. Cameraman's lost again. My word. Byron Zimmerman, he's just moved up into 6th. He's what's happened to Harry Quinn? Damn this out. I think he's made a mistake somewhere. He's been absolutely mullered, I think. Well, well, well. Less than 2 minutes to go. Oh, Alice Hughes getting very, very sideways, trying to defend from Byron Zimmerman, who's got the inside line. Oh, can Alice hold it? Well held. Channel your inner Tokyo drift, Alice Hughes. That was a great hold there. Byron Zimmerman on the inside. I mean, neither of them really had anywhere to go. Oh, the bottom of the shot, Alden trying to make a move on the inside of Andrew Whitehead. Didn't quite come off this time. The BMW defending that 3rd spot. Oh, wow. There's this battling going on absolutely everywhere. And as predicted, McKinley has gotten into the lead and extending the gap at the top. Let's have a quick look at penalties. 1 for Kiki Mack, 2 for Zimmerman, 1 for Hughes, 2 for Quinn, 4 for Bent, 2 for Callahan, 2 for Swarbrick, 5 for Garside, and 2 for Holmes. So the order is very much going to be shuffled around once they cross the line for the final time. That's the view from Carl Alden, who's got a decent run on Andrew Whitehead. This is a potential podium for Carl Alden. Oh, the BMW defending, but not enough. Carl Alden slides through on the inside of Andrew Whitehead. Can he slow it down coming into the inner loop? He's got a really acute angle. He's hit the grass. Only just manages to keep that one under control. Wow, goodness me. Quinn and Zimmerman come together on the exit of the inner loop. There's Bent, there's Callahan. My word, it is all going off on this final lap. My word, the war of the Renaults is going on 3 wide almost, going down to that final turn. Where is McKinley? Yep, the checker flag is going to fall before he gets there. Winner of race number 2 in the AM category is going to be JP McKinley. Oh, Harry Quith flown off the road. JP McKinley 1, Kiki Mac 2, Mark Alden's going to take 3rd. Andrew Whitehead. Oh, there's a swap round. Carl Alden's been elevated to 2nd position due to penalties. Whitehead 4. Alice Hughes is finished in 5th position. Well, he's elevated to 5th position. Zimmerman 6th, Callahan 7, and Harry Quinn 8. Adam Ben down to 9th. Finley Swarbrick limps home in 10th position. Garside crosses the line in 11th. Kev Straw in 12th place. As you can see, a battle right behind him off Ericsson and Holmes. They've been doing wooden spoon avoidance, those two BMWs, for quite a while. Does look like Tobias Ericsson is going to claim the 13th. Lots of tail wagging going on from both the BMWs. My goodness me, the damage on those two cars. Oh, as Mark decides to paint the wall a bit more purple. My goodness. Well,